Today I will show you the easiest way to multiply by a monomial and not get confused. Algebraic expressions can be very difficult if you don't understand and know how to approach it. That's why today I'll be showing you how to approach it, where to start, and instead of looking at it as a complicated equation, I'll show you how to visualize the equation so you can easily solve it. So let's take the first example. Let's take this equation for example. We have 4x to the power of 3, and also we have 4x to the power of 3 multiplied by 3x to the power of 2. So here's how to visualize it. You can see that there's a 4x to the power of 3. We highlight x to the power of 3 multiplied by 3x to the power of 2. We highlight x to the power of 2. So here's how you can start. Put 4 and 3 in the same bracket, and put x to the power of 3 and x to the power of 2 in the same bracket again. Here's how you start. And from here, how you solve it, you have to first remember the laws of exponent. The first law of the exponents, which says when you multiply the same base, you add the exponents. Let's say it's x to the power m times x to the power n. This should be equal to x m plus n. So this is what is going to be applied here. So you may ask, what do we do with the first bracket then? The first bracket, you can just multiply it as it is. So 4 times 3, it's 12. Then now we're only left with the other bracket to deal with. This bracket here, that's what we're left with. So x to the power 3 times x to the power 2. So we know in this case we only have to add 3 plus 2 as the exponents. Then the final answer here is 12x to the power 5. And this is our answer. Let's take the second example. So here's the second example. Then how do we deal with such a question? How do we approach it? Where do we even start? So first thing, you have to look, you can see there's an x outside here. So this is where you should start. So your approach here should that you take this x, you multiply it by this x here, and you take again this x, the same x, you multiply it by the 4 there. And doing that, it will lead you to an answer. So let's start. X times x times x, it gives us x squared. And why x squared? Remember law number 1 of the exponents. When you multiply the same basis, you add the exponents. So these are the same basis, and they have the ones, the mathematical ones. We have the ones here. So what do we do here? We add the exponents. 1 plus 1, it gives us a 2. Hence, it's x squared. And here, what else to do? We multiply the same x by the 4 here. So it will be plus 4x. Plus 4x. And this is your final answer. This is our final answer. So let's take a question now. It's like this. 2x x squared plus 3x plus 4. How do you solve this question? How do you solve such a question? You can pause and try it. So to do with such a question, the approach is still the same as the second question. We take the first part and we distribute it inside. We take the first part and we distribute it inside. This whole number outside. We distribute it outside. We distribute it inside the bracket. That's what I meant to say. So visually, it would look like this. It's 2x multiplied by x squared. So it's 2x multiplied by x squared. This is what it means. Plus 2x multiplied by 3x. So it's 2x multiplied by 3x. And plus 2x multiplied by 4. Multiplied by 4. This is how you could visualize it. This is what it means. The distribution you're seeing up there is it's equal to this. You see down here. So from here, we can deal with the first bracket, which is 2x multiplied by x squared. So we can deal with x and x squared and you can just drop down the 2. Then x multiplied by x squared, you know this is x to the power of 3, plus this plus here, plus 2x multiplied by 3x. We know that we multiply 2 times 3, it gives us a 6. Then x times x, it gives us x squared. Then plus 2x times 4. Then multiply 4 times 2, it gives us an 8. Then x comes down as it is. Then like this, there's nothing more you can do. There's nothing more we can do. This is our final answer. Let's make it a little bit difficult. Let's say we have question number 4. Let's say question number 4 written this way: 3x squared multiplied by x to the power 3 minus 3x to the power 2 plus 6x minus 5. How would you approach this? You can pause and try it. So to solve this question, it's still the same. You just have to visualize it the way we did with the previous question. So we know that from here, we know this will multiply here, the same will multiply here, the same will multiply here, and finally the same will multiply here. So let's write it in a way that we will visually understand it. So it's 3x squared multiplied by x to the power 3. So it's 3x squared multiplied by x to the power 3. Inside the bracket, minus 3x to the power 2 multiplied by 3x to the power 2. To the power 2. These are in their own bracket as well. Plus 3x to the power 2 multiplied by 6x. These are in their own bracket as well. And minus, I won't have space this side, so it's minus. Let me take it down here. Let me just write minus 3x to the power 2 multiplied by 5. Multiplied by 5. This is how we can rewrite it after distributing the 3x squared. Now let's simplify. So it's 3x to the power 2 multiplied by 3x to the power 3. So we know that 3 doesn't have a friend to multiply with, but x squared and x to the power 3 can multiply. So it's x to the power of 3, it's x to the power of 2 plus 3, which is equal to 5. Moving on, we have 3x to the power 2 multiplied by 3x to the power 2. So we multiply 3 times 3 first. It gives us a 9. The next, we multiply x squared multiplied by x squared. And this gives us x to the power of 2 plus 2, which is 4. This is plus. Next bracket, we're multiplying 3 times 6, which is 18. The next, we multiply x squared multiplied by x. Then this is x to the power of 2 plus 1, it's 3. Then minus the last bracket now, which is 3x squared multiplied by 5. Then now we multiply 3 times 5, which is 15. Then x doesn't have a x squared doesn't have a friend to multiply with. We can just take it down as it is. Then this is x squared. And from here, we are done. There's nothing more we can do. And this is our final answer. And that's all about today's video on multiplying monomials. On the next video, I'll be showing you how to multiply binomials. If you found value in this video, please subscribe and leave us a like for more math videos. See you on the next one.